Welcome to AWO, the show featuring two comedians getting nostalgic and tackling life's toughest question, Are we old? Here's your hosts, Mike Fenoya and Charles McBee.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Are We Old?
It's the podcast where we get nostalgic and talk about, are we old? Is this really happening to just me, or is it everybody?
I think it's everybody.
I am Mike Fenoya, one of the hosts.
I'm Charles McBee. Thank you so much for everything you guys do. You guys reach out, you talk to us, you call us. You can call us and leave us a message and let us know how we're doing, how you're doing. 478-420-0690. And hit us up at Gmail, Are We Old Podcast. And yeah, man, how's it going?
Good. Cranking along, dude. Just living life.
Cranking along.
I don't even know if that's a cranking along. Been on the road a lot. I've been opening for Ron White.
Yeah.
We've been touring with Ron.
How's that going? Good?
It's fun, dude. It's great. It's big shout out to everybody that comes out to the shows. Everybody's super cool. Ron's cool. His whole crew. It's neat. And it's fun to just be out in front of like another audience. You know what I mean? Like these theater gigs are cool because it's like, I go out and do 20 minutes and then I'm, just eating snacks in the back. But it's pretty cool. Travel is getting like, beating the heck out of me a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
I wish I could sleep on planes. I just can't. I'm on planes constantly and I just can't get comfy.
Yeah.
Are you able to just like nod off on flights?
It depends. I have to be on the brink of unaliveness.
Like just total exhaustion.
Yeah, and in order for me to fall asleep on the plane. And I realized why that is. Because planes aren't meant for us to fall asleep on.
Yeah.
I don't care how they justify it.
Yeah.
I don't care how they try and judge it up. Leaning back 3 inches is not enough. And then if you're not in first class and flying to Taiwan, where you can like stretch all the way back,
lay down in your
a
little
bed,
cubicle.
like, it's just not working.
Yeah.
It's just not working.
No. And why I would give up 2 of those 3 inches for a footrest. Give me something to put my feet on. My dumb tree trunk Serbian deadlifter legs that God gave me for some reason, I can't touch the like I'm not comfy. I'm leaning on my tailbone. I'm always like moving around and shifting and shuffling.
Yeah.
I got to put my foot up like a jerk that gets like filmed.
Oh.
I'm like a put my foot on the back of the seat guy because my legs, I get the Jimmy legs. I move around a lot.
Do you do what they tell you and put your like backpack in under the seat in front of you?
What, so I could put my feet on it?
No, is that something that you
I
just
try
do?
not to. I try to put it up in the top.
I always find something.
I always put it up
I
there.
need all the space.
I don't know if I talked about this. Did I tell you what I bought for flying? A foot hammock.
No, get out of town.
I didn't tell you about this, dude. Okay, so what it is
Were you in a Brookstone? You just had $50 burning in your pocket.
It came free with a suit of armor and an iron dog. No, it was Amazon. I went like this. I said, I wonder if they make something that you could put your feet on planes. I don't know if it's because I hurt my back a long time ago. My legs, I can't sit still. I'm always moving around. So I typed in foot hammock. Lo and behold, there's 20 different types of foot hammocks that you could get for on planes. Mike, are you able to bring this up by any chance? Foot hammock? What it is it's you hang it over the tray, right? And it hangs down, and it's like a swing that you would hang on a tree, and it's like got like cushy material, whatever, and it's contoured, and you put your feet on it, and you could swing your feet underneath the seat, and it gives me something to do with my legs. And I tell the person next to me, I go, hey, you're going to think I'm a weirdo, but I got a foot hammock. And it's going to be weird, but I'm going to put here it is. That's the one I got. What did I do? Yeah. That's the one I got. So look at that, Charles.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You put it on the seat in front of you, and you kick your legs, and you make yourself a nice little footrest.
And then while you were on Amazon, you scrolled down to the bottom of the page, and it said previously viewed ball car nutsack air conditioner and inflatable pool.
Yes, golf elbow sling.
Yeah.
And but you put your feet in it, and you just kind of do a little kicking move. It's fantastic.
Okay.
And it's a game changer. But I tell the people next to me, and I go, hey, just a quick heads up. I'm not a weirdo, but I got a hammock I got a swing set for my feet. And you know what? A guy went on and ordered one immediately.
Wow.
He goes, dude, that is badass. He goes, I have a bad back, and I don't know what to do with my feet. So, yeah, that helps. But you're right. Planes are just not made for...
No, not at all. And I don't care what you do, especially if you're on, sometimes you're like, oh, I got a window seat. I'm going to lean. No, it's not from where your seat is to where your head would have to lean on the wall window thing. It's too far. It's too much. So unless you have, and even if you have the neck pillow thing, now you're still kind of clunked over. There's nothing. There's nothing for you. And I'm just the type of person, I need to be all the way back.
Lay
What
down.
are we doing? I got to lay down.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
Something happened to me in a hotel. That sounded weird.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that to be so serious.
Listen,
I got to ask you.
It's a safe space here.
What is the biggest fear when you check into a hotel? Okay?
Yeah.
You walk into the hotel. What I'm asking you, when you look at that bed, what are you afraid of?
Okay, I think I know where you're going, but I'm not. If it's like bed bugs, I'm not afraid of bed bugs.
You're not afraid of bed bugs?
You got to live life, Mikey.
Oh,
Also, we had this conversation before.
We did about bed bugs?
Not about bed bugs, but about the quality of hotels that we're checking in from time to time.
Yes, I know we did.
If there's there's been times where, I've like, hey, Priceline, give me the cheapest thing you got. And then, I got to go in and it's not bed for me. It's more like, what's this tub looking like? What's this? I've been in those spaces. And that's why there's just certain standard of hotel that I have to have now.
Right.
To where I'm not looking at the bed and going, what's going on here with a black light and going over it.
This is going to blow your mind. Okay?
Yeah.
Checked into it. It was a brand new place. This is not like an old crumpy.
Oh, I know there's still possibility that's
because you never know who was in it before you.
But that's it's a hotel. That's just what it is.
I unpacked. This was such an amateur move. I got into the hotel and I unpacked my bag, put the toiletry bag in the bathroom, hung up my shirt for the show, blah, blah, blah. Took out all my stuff, opened up the bed. Now, a lot of times in hotels, lint gets mixed, whatever. You get a couple little specks of dark lint.
Right. You got to go, wait, what is that?
Wait, what is that?
And
you go, oh, it's just lint. You get in there like weird and you pick it up, whatever. So this time I pull down the sheets and I go, oh, it's just some lint. And then I go back to whatever I'm doing and I go,
where'd the lint go?
Fucking lint's moving. And I looked and I'm like, oh my God. And I looked down on the bed, brand new place. And there's two of them and one's crawling one way and one's crawling the other way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say they were bed bugs, but they were bugs in my bed.
No, that's bad.
Bed bugs.
Yeah, they're bugs in bed.
Bugs in bed. It was like I caught them banging.
Yeah.
I pulled the sheets
I'm
up.
like, I'm sorry. Are we double booked? I didn't realize.
Are we splitting this room?
What's going on?
Pardon me.
I'm so sorry.
Let me know when you're done.
Right.
And I went, you got to be effing kidding me.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a whatever button. I'm flipping out. Operator, speakerphone.
But first, you're playing. You got to make sure the phone is Lysol down.
Oh yeah,
while you're
I hit
on
it with
this,
my knuckle.
While you're on this track.
Well, first thing I did was took a video of it.
Right.
Because I want to kill the bugs.
Right.
But I got to show the people down at the front desk because now, happy to be disappointed, Mike, is foaming at the mouth.
Uh-huh.
I'm ready to really, and I'm not going to, look, it's not the people at the front desk's fault. So I call down and I go, hey, I'm not saying there's bed bugs, but there's bugs in my bed and I need a different room, like immediately. I go, I'm going to pack my stuff back up. Can someone come up with keys and meet me and whatever? And sure, we're so sorry, blah, blah, blah. I pack all my stuff back up, check everything. I wait for like 2 seconds. They're not there with the keys.
Right.
So I go down and meet them. And I'm at the front desk and I'm like, right when I walked in, and I think they could tell, like the eyes, like I had like steam coming out of my face. And they're like, you the guy with the bed bugs? And I'm like, you're the guys with the bed bugs.
Right.
I was put in a room where there were bugs in the bed, yes.
Right.
And they go, we got you. The only room we have is a 2-queen bed. And I'm like, I don't care. Are there bugs in either of them?
Have.
Yeah, I'm like, do I need to pick?
Yeah.
Am I going to like choose the wrong one
If
and
the
whatever?
bed isn't walking out of the door.
Oh my God. So I like went and I was like, do you guys need to come up and like make sure there's no bugs before I get, you know? And they're like, if you have a problem, I go, you need to get that taken care of. I go, I don't know who slept here last night, but man, that they brought something with them, I guess, because this place looks brand new and it was wild.
Yeah.
But I had that moment of like, I almost felt this like, I'm sorry to do this to you kind of thing, but
No.
no. Then
No.
I'm like, wait, no, I'm right here.
Yo, you're totally in the right on that one.
Yeah, dude, I freaked and that's where there's like that justifiable paranoia thing where the one time I don't check before I unpack, there's actually the lint is moving. And I was like, oh my God.
I think that it is good to do. I do a check. I don't consider it a check though. I do it, but I'm not going, now I'm checking for bed bugs.
No,
but I do a
look.
like,
Yeah.
look, make sure everything's, but you're also not expecting something to be there. You're like, and then you're like, wait a minute.
I said, that's lint. There's no way.
Yeah, with the questionable hotels, yes. But that's why, like I said, it's not out of ego or anything like that, but there's just a certain standard of
I'm with you.
hotel now that I can't. I just, as an adult,
No.
and as a person we stay in a lot of hotels because it's what we do.
Of hotels.
It's just if I'm not going to be home all the time and I'm be away, I need that comfort of knowing, like, hey, I'm going to be in a clean
place.
Yeah,
That's all we ask.
you got one job.
one job. Keep bugs out of my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was freaked out. And
Yeah,
I
that's
was
a
like,
good-
and I'm like, okay, all right. This is why I am the way I am. Because 1 in a million times this is going to happen. Vigilance, my friend. Vigilance. I want to ask you a question.
Oh, sure.
You know, it was on TV the other day that I watched.
What's that?
And I realized I'm madly in love with this actor from our childhood. He's the greatest of all time.
Oh, yeah?
Freaking Spaceballs was on.
Space balls.
Were you a huge fan? And are you still?
I love-
Spaceballs.
I'm a huge Mel Brooks fan.
I mean,
And,
the best.
So I went on a run. I don't think I saw Spaceballs until college, I think. Because I did because I got introduced to Blazing Saddles in college.
The best.
The best.
Gene Wilder.
Yeah. We could go on a whole Gene Wilder appreciation run too. But yeah, no, I Spaceballs, yeah, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. They're doing the Spaceballs too.
What?
Spaceballs 2. And Rick Moranis apparently is coming out of retirement.
Wait a second.
The fact that he was even in retirement, and legend has it, and I've read this in different places. I don't know that I heard him speak on this in detail, but I believe that the reason he left was his wife had passed away, and he just left the game to focus on his kids.
You know what? Yeah.
Which is a very Rick Moranis
I love him.
thing to do.
Well,
he was on a run,
Dude,
bro.
I know. Literally. he was. But can I? You said something, and I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
They're gonna do Spaceballs 2 without John Candy.
I don't know what yeah. So, Chris Candy is playing the son or John's
Barf
son
Jr.
is playing Barf Jr., which, if they do it right, can
That
be
I'm okay with.
Yeah, I think that's a good sentimental. That's a sweet kind of.
I got to tell you, there's a John Candy documentary that I saw.
Saw it?
I did not.
I
Have
haven't
you?
seen it
I'm
yet.
dying to see it.
Oh, I can't wait.
But let's stay on our boy Rick
On Rick.
Moranis.
Okay.
Are you the key master?
Oh my God.
He has been, and also if you get on socials and you get into like the SCTV,
Yes.
and all of the old Rick Moranis stuff, dude. Like, God, he was just so unbelievably funny, dude. He's
funny.
so good.
Yeah, so good. And he was able to capitalize on, I mean, his skill set, obviously, his comedic chops, but he also became like a go-to person. Like, he carried a film. Like, he was like a bona fide comedic star. This, nerdy little guy from Canada was like the Jim Carrey of that kind of time. I mean, he was like, he was that guy.
He took on Darth Vader. He was Dark Helmet.
Dark Helmet is so funny.
I mean, that's an iconic.
Yeah.
The fact that the whole idea of that movie is just so unbelievable. But like the fact that Rick Moranis, when he opens it up and he's just got, dude, remember when he just gets fucking drilled in the head and he's like, all right, so are we going in the, he's like, I'm just gonna lay down for a minute. And he's just all like messed up.
Yeah.
And it's just the best. He is so unbelievably funny. And you're right, he can carry a movie in so many different ways.
So many different ways.
Honey,
man.
I Shrunk the Kids.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Terrified me, by the way.
Just the fact
When I
that
was
you
a
could
kid.
maybe be shrunk.
Not that maybe be shrunk, but the fact that the bugs were so lifelike, but from that perspective of like, because I mean, when Ant got, R.I.P., Auntie got eaten or got beat.
That was crazy.
Oh, that was insane.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a kid's movie? What's going on here?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. But yeah, Rick Moranis was just, you forget, like there was a time, like 80s, early 90s, where he just kind of.
Buddy, Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh my gosh.
Suddenly Seymour. You remember that?
Yes,
Little
of course.
Little Shop of Horrors. What a great
Feed me,
movie.
Seymour.
Feed me. That was so killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit a run, dude.
Steve Martin, yeah.
Rick Moranis was just the coolest. And he wasn't.
And then he got randomly punched in the face
Recently.
out of like a couple years ago.
In Upper East or
I was
West
like,
or
what
something.
the hell is going on here? A little part of me was like, New York's back, baby.
Yeah, totally, dude.
but still, I hate it had to be Rick.
Anybody but Rick. Yeah, he was so good. I love Spaceballs so much. And it holds up. It's like just a brilliant, hilarious.
George Lucas signed off on it. The fact that they were able to just literally do, I mean, they literally just did a parody to Star Wars, and George Lucas was like, yeah, you can have at it. You just can't make any merch. You can't make any toys or any merch or anything like that.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That was his one
That
thing?
was his one thing.
Wow, now that you mention it, I don't remember ever having any like Spaceballs toys or
In
anything
fact,
like that.
there's Spaceball merch. The only Spaceballs merch there is in the movie.
In the movie. That's right. Oh, that was so cool that they watched the movie in the movie.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Yeah, it's so unbelievably hilarious. But think about it. Even if you're George, like Mel Brooks comes to you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that's why.
It's like, yo, they want a parody. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Blazing Saddles. That movie I saw very young, and it was like, wow.
Yeah. Couldn't be made today.
No.
Which is a shame.
But, yeah. You think? I mean,
I think it could. It just wouldn't be.
Made today.
Wouldn't made today.
You think it's a shame that it can't be made today?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It would have to be on some like independent, YouTube or something like. But a major Hollywood motion
No
picture
one's signing
production,
off
I
on
just
that.
don't. Yeah, I don't think anybody's signed off, which is a shame. It's such a great film. To me, when you talk about comedy, for me, my and for some people it's maybe slapstick. For some people maybe it's dry humor, or maybe it's whatever. For me, it's satire. I love satire.
the best.
It's the absolute best. When you go from Mel Brooks or early Woody Allen, Keenan Ivory Wayans, like anything that satirized, spoofed. I sarcasm. I love that kind
to
of
me,
stuff.
sarcasm's like the best. Like that to me, it's just so funny to over embellish.
Yeah.
The thing you hate, or the thing you're picking on, or the thing that you're like shining light on.
Yeah.
To how stupid it is. And that with Blazing Saddles, when I understood what that was, I was like, whoa, dude. Gene Wilder, like just their immediate chemistry when he is like the sheriff, just feet up, like chilling, whatever. And they're like, we're gonna, I felt like there was a lot of that in like the early parts of like even Django a little bit, where like that dentist truck and the whole thing, it's like there's just this sort of ability to like, we are gonna F with these clowns that think that they're
what? Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! When they were like the clan when they were like wearing the hoods and they were lined up to like hunt themselves, dude. It's just everything about that movie is just brilliant.
Richard Pryor was supposed to be in that movie. He was supposed to be the black guy, not Gene Wilder. Can you imagine? He was supposed to be in it, but the studios wouldn't insure him because he was a liability at the time
With the drugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, but I forget. I don't want to disrespect, but I forget the actor's name. But I thought he did a great job.
Phenomenal
job.
job.
Phenomenal. Yeah.
I don't remember him from much else.
Yeah, me neither. I think that's why I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But
Young Frankenstein, another unbelievable. That was one. The thing I think I love about those movies in particular were I saw them young and I understood that they were funny on a level that like, I remember sitting with adults that were like, I don't get this. Like they just thought it was like boring and I'm just like, oh, I don't think I like you as a person.
yeah, we can't be friends.
How the heck do I get this and you don't? Like, you know, were you into like any of the Monty Python and stuff when you were a kid? Like Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Are you familiar?
Not when I was a kid. I knew of it when I was a kid, but again, college is when I like got put on. My roommates and stuff was like, oh, you got to check
So
this out.
you watched it with your roommates and stuff?
Yeah. I was like, oh yeah, this is great.
That's cool.
It was when I was in my I want to be a comedian phase. So let me like nerd out on everything comedy. But prior to that, it was I'm a fan of comedy.
Yeah.
But then it was like I want to do this. And so I was just like
Gobbling it all up.
any and everything that I thought was great. That anything that was historic, iconic, I was just like, give it to me. I don't care if what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Those movies are so good.
They hold up, man.
They totally hold up.
I think they hold up because there was it was more free reign to be creative and to just be funny. It was just, I mean, I can't imagine, and maybe there were, but if you wanted to cancel something back then, you had to write a letter.
Yeah, totally.
You had to like mail the letter. You had to go outside the studio with signs. And it was like, who has time for that? And so it was just, you had, more freedom to kind of be creative and do whatever.
Well, and also I think that like people looked at things and said, well, let's give it a minute.
Yeah.
It wasn't immediate reaction and immediate like declaration. I know what this person meant by doing. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, Brooks. I mean, dude, I watched those movies so young. And I didn't necessarily understand the brevity of the messages and stuff, but I knew it wasn't mean.
Yeah.
I knew that it was like making fun of stupidity. And that was always the best comedy to me. That's why I love Greg Giraldo. That's why I love certain comics that just get right to it.
Yeah.
And it's like that analytical lawyer brain.
Yeah.
That's like, this is how you shine a light on stupidity.
Yeah.
And this is how you like expose, and I don't know, all of those movies were just so good. But you're right. There was this kind of freedom to, and there wasn't so much stuff.
Exactly.
So you put more time into Mel Brooks, dude. I mean,
shout out to Mel Brooks, man. I'd say he's definitely on my Mount Rushmore of like comedy, whatever that is, like all-encompassing contributors to comedy.
Yeah.
Like he's up there for me.
Dude, the fact that like he and Gene Wilder like paired up so much,
Yeah.
and then like the relationship he immediately had with, Richard Pryor,
Right.
and all of that. It's just like lightning. Madeline Kahn, Martin Mull, like
Yeah.
all these, like it was just like lightning in a bottle, dude.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we talked about it on another episode, but it was Mel Brooks, and then I think John Landis kind of came in when I was a kid, and he was like my Mel Brooks of my era, with his run, and then and you have these kind of eras that would happen where it was just like, where you just go on this ride where certain people, and I think even he wasn't necessarily my whatever. But he was like kind of the last run of that for a generation.
Before?
No,
us?
after. This is early 2000s. All the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Like Apatow?
Apatow.
Yeah.
I think for a generation, he.
Oh yeah.
He was. You know. So there's all these big chunks of like people who came and contributed.
Change the game.
Change the game.
Yeah.
For comedy.
And it's cool when the actors gel so well with that.
Right.
And you just stick with that pack.
Just stick with that pack.
And go like Seth Rogen and like, Jonah Hill and all those dudes, Franco.
And I'm having all kinds
Will
of brain
Ferrell.
farts. But Will Ferrell, Breakfast Club and all those movies.
Yep. The Brat Pack.
Rat Pack, but like the director. Chicago.
Zemeckis.
Was
No.
it no.
Hold
on. Uncle Buck, all the
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with my brain now?
Breakfast Club director. John Hughes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, John Hughes, another one. You look at his run. I mean, it's just it's great. I love these writers and directors that kind of like personified like a generation with comedy, with like a string of films that just captured you, captured a moment in time and nailed it. Yeah,
Absolutely nailed it.
Bring back comedies.
Bring back comedies. I read a thing that said comedies don't get aired in theaters anymore. There's just the only things that go in theaters post-COVID are these like blockbusters or like the universes,
the Marvel
universe or DC or whatever, like those go, and these big huge like whatever movies and like the teeny bopper movies and stuff, but comedies don't get put on this big screen anymore.
They don't get
And there was nothing
prioritized.
better than sitting and watching like Tommy Boy in the theater.
Yeah.
Everybody cracking up because you hear someone else laugh a split second before the whole room did, and you're like, that guy's onto something. You know what I mean? Like that was big. I miss that.
I miss it too.
I miss it. Real quick.
Yeah.
Talking with my nephew, and I asked about things that they play in school. Do you remember Hangman when we were kids?
I do remember Hangman.
I hated that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was dumb. And I had a lot of anxiety, and I felt like I was always letting people down and all that, And every time we'd have a substitute teacher, everyone would go, "Can we play Hangman?" And I'm like, "What are you guys, crazy?"
It did expose how dumb a kid was. Like it gave you that like, oh, I'm on the you're on to something.
I was born with empathy.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to hurt anybody. And I'm doing the math, and I'm like, oh my God, if Danielle doesn't guess this word, I'm going to kill a guy today. It's 9 a.m.
Execution.
It's execution. I mean, literally, the teacher would draw like a medieval hanging device on the board. And you had to guess, and if you didn't guess, you murdered a man.
It's like the Salem witch trials all of a sudden.
Hell, I just want to sit in the back and spit my gum in the air and catch it. And that they would like draw his like big head and a stick body. And if the teacher felt bad because you were doing horrible, they would draw like sneakers on the guy.
Yeah.
And a pilgrim hat.
You kept going. Is it like, no, can you put a tie on
Just
it?
tell me how to spell the word.
No.
I'm torturing this dude because I didn't know pneumonia had a P in it. Or I go home, I'm like, my mom's like, you want some chocolate milk? And I'm like, you better make it a double. We lost a lot of good men today, Ma.
Yeah.
But they're still playing it. I don't know how after all these years with everything that's been canceled, how hangman slide under the radar.
You telling me?
Oh, Jesus Christ.